Good morning. It is day 60 of the Mississippi River Trail, where I, as a single mom, am paddling the Mississippi River from Minnesota all the way down to Louisiana with 7 of my 15 kids.
We're a family of 15 kids. One mom and Smokey Bear.
And the 7 youngest of us are paddling the whole Mississippi River.
This is chaos made fun.
Come follow our adventure.
And today is a special day. What is today?
My birthday.
Oh, are you sure about that? It is. Today is Miss Not Oatmeal's birthday. How old are you?
7.
Oh. What you got in mind for your birthday?
We're gonna be paddling today.
Oh yeah. And then we get to go see some fun stuff, huh? Are you gonna have some birthday cupcakes? Yeah. All right.
I got 2 birthday presents already.
2 birthday presents? Where'd those come from?
From Smokey and Corey.
Oh, they did? What'd they give you?
Smokey gave me a cupcake looking thing, and then Corey gave me flavored waters.
Oh, those are pretty good birthday presents. Good way to start the day. Sugar and more sugar.
And now everybody's begging for my flavored waters.
Oh yeah, everybody wants flavored waters. All right, you gonna have a good birthday? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yesterday we had a huge day. We did Lock 19, the largest lock on the Mississippi River. We crossed the state line into Missouri, so we went from Iowa into Missouri, but we still have Illinois on the east side. And we almost tipped a boat yesterday. It took on water. It filled up halfway. That was fun. And thanks to you. Would you like to tell us about that?
She turned up the music because there's a banger song. It was even louder. So I want to go turn it down because I had the easier access. So whenever I went to go did that, the wave got off balance, so it leaned to the side. And B and C, because their phone, B and C yanked it to the side, which also caused the problem, but also saved the problem too. But they yanked it to the other side and yanked it back.
Oh yeah. So to simplify that story, he was riding in their boat for the first time, and theirs is probably the fastest, the lightest, and the best shaped for speed, and so it is somewhat narrow. So he was riding in their boat yesterday so that Corey could do Lock 19 with us, but he had so much fun in it, he wanted to stay in their boat for the rest of the day. So somewhere around, right on the Missouri state line actually, they needed music turned down or something, so he went to turn it down and it threw the boat off balance. So it went completely sideways, took on half a boat's worth of water. They honestly thought they were coming out, so they all pretty much were on their knees in their boat standing up. It was kind of funny, and trying to save it, and they did save it. They actually saved it, but it filled up with about half a boat's worth of water, so we had to paddle to the side and dump the boat out. And when you paddle with water in your boat, didn't think about these things until it happened, but when you paddle with water in your boat, it sloshes, so it throws the weight back around. So they paddled very slowly, because every time they paddled, the water went from one side to the other. So it was a little bit funny. And yeah, we about had a boat in the water yesterday for the first time ever, and it was calm water. It was such calm water, but they saved it. So interesting things for yesterday. So today we have Quincy. We are headed to Quincy. We are not that far out. It's reasonable miles. We have seriously upped our mileage in order to make progress. So we're not backing down on field trips because that's been way fun, but we're paddling harder in between the towns so that when we get there, like Quincy, they have a thing called Villa Catherine, and we went to one in Florida that was really, really cool. So Corey and I did. So I want the kids to see that. So we'll probably do Villa Catherine when we get there, and then assuming we have time and it's not too late in the day. And then in Hannibal, everybody knows what Hannibal is. If you do not know what Hannibal is, it is the heart and soul of the Mississippi. It is the home of Mark Twain. They have really cool things to do in Hannibal. So Hannibal is not realistic for today, given the fact Quincy is in the middle. So we'll probably camp in Quincy, honestly. And even though it's not as many miles as we want to do, and then we will try to maybe hit Hannibal tomorrow, but that's not as many miles in either. So we have to work out the mileage. A lot of this is the balance of being able to do the fun things in these towns while also making the mileage we need and not getting behind on the mileage we've gained and trying to get ahead. So it's a delicate balance and takes a lot of math, a lot of thought, a lot of brainstorming, and a lot of mental brain power that I don't always have. But this little place we stayed last night was really cool. It is so accommodating and these kind of places are what all towns should do. So it has a bunch of sturgeon fishermen. Sturgeon season starts today, which is kind of cool. We've seen a lot of sturgeon skeletons, so the boys have been amazed at that. The fish are large. The fish are very, very large in this area. We are now officially down into the jumping carp area. And one jumped last night and it didn't really hit my boat. It splashed beside my boat, but we have a fellow paddler that's a day or two ahead of us, and they got him so bad. 2 hit his boat. He's in a really long like sea touring kayak that's like 17 or 18 feet long, maybe longer, maybe 22. They get long. So anyway, he's in one of those, and 2 hit his boat, and then 1 hit him in the face on the side of the head, and they hurt. They're big fish, and they hurt. So 1 hit him on the side of the head, and I think it scared him so bad that he actually flipped his boat. So he said he didn't think it would ever happen to him, and it definitely happened. So we're prepared to deal with the jumping carp today. It's a little scary. Everybody looked forward to it up until we're here. The boys are really looking forward to it. Me, not so much. They bleed. When they hit you and they're in the boat, they bleed, and they're slimy, and it's just disgusting. So I am not a fan of the jumping carp, but the boys are super excited. I would prefer not to experience a jumping carp, so we will see. But anyway, we are making miles today. We'll hopefully hit Quincy, maybe Hannibal in the next 2 days, not sure. And we're headed down the river. So let's not invite any jumping carp into our boat today while we paddle, and maybe they'll catch some sturgeon. Once over of the campsite, y'all, this place was really dirty when we got here. It was a little bit, it's a really cool spot. Smokey was there. It was a really cool spot, but it is very, very, very used. So we picked up a lot of trash while we were here and put it in the trash bags that we carry, but it looks worlds better than what it did. So a little few pieces of trash here, but it looks much, much better than it did. We picked up Coke bottles, Coke cans, all kinds of things. I was over here. This is all shredded up from a lawnmower. We picked up the bigger chunks, but the shreds were a lot. So we picked up what we could. My tent was over here, and all looks as good as it can look given the situation of what it is. But anyway, lawnmower shreds we did not try. Like I said, we picked up the big chunks. I think B and C were over here, and theirs looks good. A, Grisham, Galax all slept under the pavilion, and it all looks really good. So anyway, in instances like this, it's good to know that we cleaned up a lot. We took an entire trash bag away. So it is very, very much better than it was when we got here. So looks good, and we're ready to set out to the boat ramp.
Get alerts when we release new episodes. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.
All right, dude, what'd you do?
I caught me a nice flathead.
Ooh, look at him.
He feels weird. He looks like a frog.
His head is so flat.
He looks like a frog.
Yeah, he does look like a frog.
Mom, that's right there.
Look at him.
Watch the fins right here.
Big old flathead.
Let's see, in his mouth. Oh, look at him.
I don't know if you're supposed to hold him like that, to be honest. I'm just holding him like I usually hold a
He
bass.
looks so good.
Something bit him right there.
That's a big old boy.
More like something bit him.
Oh, rip.
Oh, he flaps hard. I'm gonna put him on the ground so you can see how flat his head is.
That's what they look like.
Close that mouth. Look at him. A big boy. My first catfish of the trail.
so
This
weird.
one's pretty.
All right, that's what you stayed awake
He
till
got
what, 1 a.m. waiting on?
Yes, ma'am, but the ones I was getting, the bites I was getting were way bigger.
He looks good though. Oh, we are in the land of jumping fish.
I got the bat.
Oh God.
I got the bat ready.
Why do y'all think this is so fun?
Why this fish? Come here, fishies.
We start the day out with the barges sounding alarms because we're in the water. Smokey, A and B crossed in front of the barge that was coming into port. I stayed on the other side of the barge because I left later than they did.
No, stay.
And one was coming out of port while they were coming in. So
stay.
we were able to talk to them on the radio. All was well. They were coming in and just wanted to make us aware. So not a huge issue there. But we leave the sounding alarms of ships and go into really lots of jumping fish. They just passed through and there were a lot of jumping fish. So we're about to, where this wing dam is, a bunch of fish jumped out.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're tiptoeing across the wing dam where all the jumping catfish are. We may not do as many miles today as we want for tiptoeing across the jumping carp. Wing dam. This is where the carp are known to congregate and they jump. So we are headed over the wing dam.
That's
And
why
we
I got my
cannot
bat
tiptoe
ready.
across every wing dam. So we are paddling. Oh good. It's kind of like popcorn. You don't know when it's gonna pop. So you're just waiting there and waiting and then when it does, it just scares the crap out of you. Is that a jumping one?
No, man, this is just a common carp.
Ooh, he's bleeding! That is definitely a jumping carp.
I don't know. If they
That's definitely, oh, yep, and he's bleeding.
He fights a lot. Yeah, I hooked him in the mouth.
Yeah,
That's
does
a,
he have any spikes?
No.
that's a jumping carp.
Yeah.
He jumped.
Oh.
All right, well, there you have it, y'all. You can see in real life the things that come out of the water.
He's really pretty.
Oh, he's bleeding his heels. Yeah, okay, this is what they do in the boat, people.
That's because I hooked him.
I know, but that's what they do. Is when they jump, they bleed. These are
22 inch. That's 22 inch.
his,
Oh, he's bleeding all over my stuff.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's 22 inch.
Just under 22 inches.
Look at that.
Now let's let him go because he's
Oh,
bleeding
I
all
don't
over
want
his
him,
place.
mommy.
He's bleeding all over his place. Let's let him go.
Oh, oh, little fishy. Oh, and there's his cousin, and his fate did not end so well.
No,
at all.
that's a catfish.
That one's healthy. That one's fate was not so good. But anyway. All right, so there you have the carp that fill the waters that we are seeing come out of the water.
Did you know that one's blown up?
Yeah, that one definitely blew up. Last night while we were sleeping, and I was in my tent not sleeping, you could hear them jump. Did you hear Omei jumping in the water? They're huge. They sound like whales jumping out of the water, and it lasted like all night long. And we've heard it in the past, like at Wabasha, you could hear fish jumping, but they're not like the jumping carp. Those fish jumping were just like little splashes. And when you live life on the river, you hear fish jump all night long. That's part of it. And those are part of the sounds you get used to and come to actually love, is trains and jumping fish, because the water itself is fairly quiet. But last night, no, there were whales jumping in the water. They're like large whales that jump up and then land on their sides and create massive splashes. Okay, so this is, on that note, this is lock 20 down there. And there is a barge currently being broken up into pieces to pass through. So we're in for a 2-hour wait. We didn't even radio in because we can see the, whoa. Yep, there's one on camera. But we can see the tow waiting as it's being sectioned up. So we know we're in for an 1.5 to 2 hour wait. So now we're just chilling over here on this sandy beach with all of our jumping carp. All right.
Oh God!
Ooh, I see it, Lily. Oh, look at you go.
I don't know how not to. Oh my God! Look at it.
Oh, it's a cat. What is? Oh, it's a
Oh, there it is.
The sheep.
Oh, that's a big boy.
Whoa, that's a drum.
I was just about to put the bell on. When did I drop the bell? Oh, the bell's right there. Get it. Yo, Abby, I was just about to put the bell on. Dang it.
I know. Did it hurt?
Yeah.
All right, y'all, these boats around here like have deer guards, but for fish. I am pretty sure that's what that is. That boat has a jumping carp deer guard on it, just like a front end replacement on a truck. That is crazy. We got another one. The fishing what, T?
The fishing over here is crazy.
Whoa, is that a catfish?
Yes, ma'am. I
Yo.
measure every fish I catch.
Shout out to the Army Corps engineers. One of the locks gave us this ruler that's
Yo,
a
hey,
sticker,
hey.
and it is so handy. Oh, rip.
Oh my!
Oh, Smokey got a fish. Let's see
This
it.
one is just under 17 inches.
Oh, look at that.
Look at this sheep.
Shout out to the Army Corps for the ruler, because that is one of the best things we got from one of the locks, is the sticker ruler.
It's a big boy.
All right, let's see Smokey.
Look how big that is, bro.
All right, Smokey, let's see it. What kind is that?
It's a sheephead.
Oh, that's a big one. That one looks like a Barbara. Look, Barbara wants to swim again. Oh, Barbara's free. Oh, Barbara's not smart. Barbara is not smart at all. Barbara needs some help. Oh, there she went.
There he goes.
What is it? What is it?
Oh, I can barely
it's
hold it.
huge.
Big old carp.
That's a jumping carp. Is that a jumping carp?
No, ma'am. This is just a common carp.
Oh,
The jumping carps
he's a
are the
good kind?
bullheads.
Whoa.
Here comes the boat.
Go show Smokey.
Smokey.
Look at that one, Smokey.
Wow, that hurt.
Rip.
Yeah, I heard that
You
smack.
good? Did it hit your face?
That's definitely bigger.
How big? Like how heavy? This thing's heavy. It's definitely heavier than an 8 pound. It's definitely heavier than 8 pounds. Smokey, he's gonna be too big to measure on mine.
I say.
He says it's definitely heavier than the 8
Just go measure
pounds.
him anyway. See, just go measure him anyway. Measure him.
Whoa. Whoa, he's longer than your ruler. That means he's over 2 feet. No, I don't want to touch him.
Smokey, he's longer than my ruler. We need to paddle.
He what?
He's longer than the
We need to
ruler.
paddle.
It's a 2-foot ruler and he's longer than the ruler.
It's not a 2 foot.
26.
All right, let's see it. Hang
Oh,
on.
my
wait.
bowfin was 28.
Oh, look, Smokey's got a ruler. Smokey, let's see it. Where's your ruler? That is a fish ruler on Smokey's paddle.
It's right
Look
here.
at that.
26 and a half.
So, yeah.
There's a
me,
bend.
oh,
We
oh.
could give him 27.
Oh, see, you got 27. There you go.
Oh yeah, 27. My bowfin was 28.
Oh, there goes Howard.
Just imagine
Off
if,
to live a happy
babe, just
good life.
imagine if flip that.
Obie, is this a pretty good birthday? What do you feel about this?
Fun.
One. You want to hold the fish? Why?
I want to hold a little fish though.
You don't want to hold that big old carp?
Hey, I want to hold a little bass.
A little bass? What about that big old fish back there? Why?
I'll hold Hank.
Hey, I want to tell you, I want to hold a long-nosed gar that's as big as me.
Ooh, yeah. All right, we have fish, we have had fun, and we are now approaching lock 20, in which we just got word from Corey, who's there just waiting on us to see us go through the lock, that we knew there was a southbound barge in there. That's why we waited, is we're just fishing and waiting on that barge to get through. But there are 2 northbound barges lined up waiting to get through, and they will both have to be cut up into sections. However y'all say that. If y'all are captains out there, feel free to fill us in on the proper language for that. But barges have to be put, like, sectioned off, and that means each barge. Oh, God. There's a fish. Ooh-wee. Each one takes about 2 hours to get through, so that is a 4-hour wait if we are in line behind the northbound barges. So we're going to find out what this for. If there's a takeout spot, we may shuttle around. If there's a viable portage, we may portage around. Not real sure. But it's looking like we may be in for a 4-hour wait for lock 20. And this is after already waiting an hour or so for it. And we gotta make miles. So discussing what to do and what the day now looks like. Shout out to Corey, who's actually at the lock and able to talk to the lock operators because we've not radioed in. But there's a little, or not little, there's a white yacht, a pleasure craft, that's been hovering around while we fished. And he's actually in line and they're going to take him before the 2 barges. So he said if we can be up there in 15 to 20 minutes, we can lock through with the white yacht. So now we're about a mile out and we're trying to make a mile or a mile and a half, I'm not sure, in 15 minutes to lock through with the white yacht. So needless to say, we are battling our heads off. Alright, so we made it. Y'all started in Minnesota too? Yes! Nikki? Thank you! So, y'all started in Minnesota too? So they have questions. How did you portage? How do y'all do that? Portage. Did you start below the locks? Okay, so there were, no dams pretty much. Because all they know is we had to portage, so they're wondering how the boat portaged. So, okay, yeah.
No, there are no water residents. The water's on a different river that feeds into the Mississippi.
Oh, the St. Croix. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, they're asking, how did they go around? Very fun encounter with a boat we're sharing the lock with, and they've been following us the whole way. They didn't think it was us because we have no gear in the boats today in order to make more miles. We figured out that we can make more miles a day if we pack lighter. So our gear is in the support vehicle today while we try to make all the miles we need. But they didn't think it was us because they didn't see any gear, but they saw us fishing, and they've been hovering around waiting for the lock too. But the lock told us that if they were gonna let this pleasure boat pass through, and if we could paddle up in time, that we could go with them. So we hauled butt up here and made it, and we actually had time to talk to them. But they said they've been watching us, and they also have, I think, a private Facebook page, so we'll look them up too. But these locks are kind of like elevators from hell. They're so much fun. But like if you don't make it in the doors when the doors are open, then you're just gonna have a 4 to 5 hour wait. Sometimes 2, sometimes 4, sometimes 5 and 6, depending on the barges waiting. So had we not made it in the doors with this boat, then we would have had a 4 to 5 hour wait. So yeah, it's kind of like the elevator from hell on steroids, because you've got to paddle really fast to make it in the gates when the gates are open, or you're locked out for a while. But thankfully we made it in time, with time to spare. We actually have time to spare, so arms can rest, shoulders are burning. So muscles can rest, shoulders can chill out, and we're gonna pass through the lock with the boat, and we'll be good to go. Smoggy, what did he tell you?
The lock guy?
Yeah.
When we come pulling up about the boats, well, first of all, about the boats is we're gonna, the power boat here is going in first. We're going in behind the power boat, and then after the power boat, when the gates leave, we're to go around the power boat and leave the basin first. The power boat will follow us out. Now, the second thing is when the lock guy walked up, he looked over the edge and he says, "Is there a birthday girl here? Maybe she's 7. And then just moments later, another lock guy come up and he goes, "Is there a birthday girl here?"
Oh, big girl.
Somebody's getting birthdayed up.
Oh, even the
the
logs
other-
know it's your birthday.
On the other side of it, I don't know if I should or not, but boy, the kids just cleaned up on fish back there. Now we released everything, so we kept nothing. Everything was released. It was all catch and release, but they caught the round robin. They caught carp, they caught catfish, and they caught sheep's head. But we did catch the round robin there. The kids had a lot of fun. They caught some nice fish. C caught a carp that was somewhere between 4.5 and 84.5 pounds. I got it around 4.5. C's right around 84.5 pounds.
I agree.
We measured it out. It was 27 inches. C's got that at 47.
Sounds about right. That's a true fisherman right there.
The open was 28.5. The carp was 27. My other fish was still bigger.
You sure about that?
It's undisputable at this time. C has caught the most and the largest fish so far on this trip.
That's only because C is absolutely obsessed with it, and all he does is fish. Don't paddle us into the boat.
Matter of fact, I'm getting a catfish pole tonight. I always hated catfish fishing, but I never knew it could be fun.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, I always hated it. I hate the cat. I still hate
So
catfish.
I say the next fishing challenge is who could catch a carp with their canoe.
No,
That's the next fish challenge. Who catches a carp with their canoe?
we're giving that one over there to them.
Yo, we got bites so far, they're hitting our canoe.
Ooh,
That don't count. You gotta actually catch them.
there we go. Hey, beef stick girl,
Take all the worms off.
how do you feel about the logs knowing it's your birthday? Pretty special, huh? Oh yes, ma'am. All right, let's go log through.
All right, we'll let the power boat get on in, and then we'll just follow the power boat in. If they're worried that the power boat powering up to move out will splash us or something like that, or the currents from it, so that's what they're worried about. But
All right,
here we go, guys.
Somebody got birthday.
Oh, word's getting around. What do you say, beef stick girl? Opie girl, what do you say? Thank y'all. Alright, there is Copasetic Adventures right there. Here we go. Nice to meet y'all. They have a Facebook page known as Copasetic Adventures, and they started on the St. Croix in Minnesota, and then they are doing the Mississippi and taking the Ohio out. So, all right, here we go. We're just dropping down Lock 20 without a rope. We're just free floating. Feels a little strange, but all right, let's go with it. We came out of Lock 20, and this was the northbound barge waiting to pass that we walked through right before he came in. He's gonna walk through. But we're waiting for him to pass, knowing he was coming in, before we actually paddle out. So pretty cool. It's easier to stay out of the water, out of their way, and they'll know that we're over here safe on shore, and they can navigate, and then once he passes, we'll get back on the water. We're were attempting to leave and C is still catching fish. So he's over there messing with the fish that he didn't even know was on his line because he put it in the water while we were discussing, and yeah, was catching fish and didn't even know it. All right, here we go. Oh, huge shout out to the captain of the Lindsay and Erickson. That is so cool. He came out to wave at us and he blew the horn. And they waited on us to get by, which was very, very kind. They didn't have to. We stayed out of the channel. Smoky. But anyway, very cool. That is some crispy camping over there. Look at that beach. That is a massive sandbar. It is beautiful. So before long, those will be all of our camping spots for a while. Probably below St. Louis, around St. Louis. We will go to sandbar camping. Tonight is actually a campground off river because it's Opie's birthday. It has a playground for her and we have the ability to do birthday cake and all that kind of stuff. We have a grill, all that kind of stuff. So we did something special for her birthday and it's off river. But other than that, we will be camping on river probably from here on out. So it's beautiful and I'm actually super excited. So Corey is probably going to kayak out to us at night in the areas he can. So we'll probably plan it strategically so that he can kayak out a little bit, but we get to island camp. And look at that. Look how beautiful that is. And it's so isolated. It's almost like Castaway. That is some beautiful camping. And that is what the Mississippi River is all about. So probably not tonight, not tomorrow night, but probably the following nights after that coming up, we'll be on sandbars. Happy birthday, girl. Opie girl, how old are you?
7.
Are you sure about that? I think you started going backwards. You're 5 this year.
It's in right here. No, Mom, 6.
No, she's going backwards. She'd be 5.
No, she's 7 today. So she'd be...
Yeah, so now she has to go backwards. So now she has to turn 5.
No, not
Oh yeah, you're not allowed to grow up.
Yeah, then Mom.
You're gonna be my baby forever.
Mom, then she's 6.
Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Opie. Happy birthday to you.
Blow that thing out.
Here we go. Oh, there we go. Birthday on the trail. Ready for some cake? No oatmeal?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.